Okay folks, so what I've done is I have I've clamped the rail on, so you can see it clamped in position. First hole's ready to drill. What I've done is I've created a spacer with some pointy edges, both ends, to create a single point of contact, if you like, between the rails. So the contact's up here, the contact's down here, keeping it flush with the edge of the already squared plate, preventing any what they call parallax errors. So that's tight there. Sorry, that's tight there. Try and get it in shot. So that's tight there. Slight bit of friction on that, which is fine. Again, we're relying on the first install being parallel on that side, but this side is also similarly makes contact and is tight. Sorry about that folks, camera switched off there, the phone switched off. So yeah, so again at this end that's also tight. So in theory, again in theory, that rail should be parallel to that rail, and that distance should be equal on there, or sorry, on that end, on the middle, and on that end. The rail should be parallel. The ends of the rail both protrude past the end of the plate the same distance. We've measured that, so we know that the rails are parallel end to end. If that makes sense, yeah. They start and stop at the same point. Not that it matters too much, because you know the chances of the carriage ever reaching the end is slim. There'll be stops and micro switches in place to stop the carriage running off the end, or at least running so far that the ball screw stops. Sorry, the ball screw meets the end of the bearings, if that makes any sense, or the ball nut meets the bearings. So there'll be stops in place for that. So I'm going to go and start drilling these. I'll get some stills for you of the taps and the holes, and maybe some video of tapping and stuff, but it's fairly basic stuff. Drilling and tapping holes. And what we'll do afterwards is I will set up that carriage with an extension, aluminium extension bar, and a dial indicator on the end, and we'll measure the distance between the rails over the full length. And in theory, I'm looking for the rails to be with plus or minus ideally thousandths of an inch, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So we'll measure the difference between these and the variation. That's not to say that the rails don't vary in parallel, as in they're both curved in the same direction, and the distance is the same all the way along. That might happen, but the rails on that side seem to run quite smoothly, so it doesn't appear to be a bigger issue. And again, that was part of the reason why I bought the bigger, thicker 30mm rails in the first place, to prevent that distortion along the length of the rail. So okay, so that's that done. I'll drill these holes. We'll get the indicator on, and I'll maybe give you a wee short video of the indicator and what the difference is between the rails. Thanks guys, bye.